So, Councilman Phillips, you alluded earlier to the protest. I just have some prepared statements. I'll be brief.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rain on
Oh, no,
your
you're
parade.
good. I appreciate the
Apologies.
segue into that. So bear with me, and I've emailed these to Renan as well.
Way to go with that.
I'm learning. So, as a country, aside from this unprecedented global pandemic, we as a nation are experiencing civil unrest, criminal behavior, assault and vicious attacks on law enforcement, citizens, and people's businesses and private property. Fortunately, we are not seeing such behavior here in our community. It is a sad sight, and not only does it trouble me, it infuriates me. In every city, in every state, and in every country across the world, law enforcement, fire, EMS, and public safety professionals have one unified goal in mind, and that is to protect their fellow neighbors, friends, and citizens. Like any profession, there are bad actors, and there are those, particularly in law enforcement, who should have never been given a badge. However, that is a small minority. The catalyst for the recent protests that we were all witnessing, the killing of George Floyd, was horrific. It shocked the conscience of all law enforcement and citizens alike. I condemn those officers' actions, and so do my colleagues and fellow officers, far and wide. The actions of those few do not represent us, nor the vast majority of all agencies across the world. The tactics that were used on Mr. Floyd were inappropriate, not supported by any training anywhere, and quite frankly, were criminal. On Sunday, a group of passionate, remarkable young people, and a few who are mature in age, assembled to protest this gross injustice, and we supported their message. I have to tell you, I was very proud, as were my colleagues, to be a part of this, to support those who embraced and were able to conduct their protest and embrace the First Amendment right they've been given. They were respectful, they were grateful, they were brave, and it truly was my honor and the honor of my colleagues and the officers with whom I am proud to serve, to be with them and to assist them in their efforts. So I, in part, stand before you tonight to declare what I think you already know, which is that we are fortunate and blessed to live in Iron County and Cedar City. We are fortunate and blessed to have the highest caliber of law enforcement officers serving you. So many who are here tonight, along with these remarkable people standing beside me. Although we have not experienced the horror and uncertainty that many of our fellow officers within our state have recently, our officers leave their homes every day, willing to sacrifice on behalf of each one of us, enduring disrespect, assault, discrimination, and even fear. However, they continue to come back for a variety of reasons, but for one reason in particular, and that is because deep within themselves, they believe that this is a calling, that it is their inherent duty to protect others and to serve selflessly, no matter what. I was so proud of our officers and those from the Sheriff's Office, the Cedar City Police Department, the Parowan Police Department, the Highway Patrol, and Adult Probation and Parole, who ensured that this group of remarkable people who were protesting were protected and kept safe. They were flexible and adapted when the marching route surprisingly changed. They stood in the roadway, putting themselves between this group and the motoring public, and they did it willingly and happily. So as your Chief of Police, I commit to you on behalf of the officers of the Cedar City Police Department that we will always commit to treat our fellow citizens of all racial and ethnic backgrounds with fairness, with equality and respect, and we will consistently evaluate our training and practices with the commitment to always strive to do better, improve where we can, and listen to our community. Similarly, we likewise commit to hold offenders accountable, and will have no tolerance for those who choose to break the law, violate the rights of peaceful and honest citizens, and threaten our way and quality of life through criminal acts, violence, and terrorism. I gotta say, the event that occurred Sunday was picture perfect. It was flawless, and the nation could take a lesson from how things were conducted here in Cedar City, Iron County. I'm grateful to all of you, our city leaders and our county leaders, for your guidance, your leadership, and your support, and I'm also thankful to my officers, and perhaps more importantly to their spouses, some who are here tonight, and the families of our first responders for their unwavering support and allowing us to do our best in the service of others. Thank you.
Thank you.